There has never been a better time to start dropshipping besides right now. One of the most common things that a lot of people that want to get into dropshipping is that they don't know how to find winning products. You can test a bunch of products over and over and over, but for a majority of the time, you may not be able to make that a winning dropshipping product because people don't know the correct information on how to find the winning product. I'll be breaking down the exact strategy that I use to find every single one of my winning dropshipping products that actually convert the customer into a buyer. So without further ado, we're gonna get straight into the video. But before we go straight into the video, let's talk about some things. So the first thing that we will be discussing is what makes a dropshipping product a winning product and what should we look for. The first thing is make sure the product is not super saturated. And yes, you can sell dropshipping products that are saturated to an extent, but if there's more than 10 people selling it, I would recommend not to sell it at all. If anything over 6, I would just kind of delete it and try to look for a product that is under 6 competitors. And even though that the product may be saturated, you may still be able to get a couple sales out of it, but what we want is a winning dropshipping product. We don't want a store that we work hard on and we create advertisements for that only make us a couple sales, because what we want is a product that can make us hundreds of sales. The next thing is make sure the product solves a problem. This is by far one of the easiest types of dropshipping products to sell. And every single one of the products that I've sold in the past that was a winning product, it solved someone's problem. Another thing that I'd tell everyone is to make sure your product is not sold in a local store, such as something like Walmart, Target, or any store in that type of area, because most of the times if they see your product and they've seen it in the store before, they won't buy it from you. They're gonna directly just go drive to the store, since it's more of a convenience for them rather than getting it from you. So make sure you guys sell something that is unique and that is not found in the stores. And if they never seen the product before in the stores, they'll just buy it from you. And another thing that could tie a factor into this, if they never seen a product like that before, it has to be a product that has a wow factor. If your product doesn't have a wow factor, people aren't gonna be so entitled to wanna buy it from you. And it's not gonna be as much of an impulse purchase, because most of the times when you sell dropshipping products, people buy them out of impulse because of that wow factor. Another criteria that could help this is make sure you sell a product that is targeted towards a specific audience. For an example, if your product is in the beauty niche, that's automatically targeted towards females. And if your product's more of a car accessory, that's automatically going to be targeted more towards guys. And although you can target both genders, I recommend just selling a product that's targeted towards one gender, because it would perform much better rather than something that's more broad. Because yes, you can still get views and you still can get sales, but you will get much more sales if it's targeted towards one specific person. So without further ado, we're gonna get straight into the product research method now that we know what we need to look for. For the first method, we're gonna be hopping into our phone on TikTok, and we're gonna be doing what's called the TikTok burner method. If you guys are not doing organic TikTok, you guys could just skip to the next research method, because that's gonna be more targeted for paid ads. So let's jump right into it. Now for the TikTok burner method, the first thing that you guys are gonna wanna do is to create a fresh brand new TikTok account. Even if you haven't used it before, you wanna start fresh. And now what we're gonna do from here after you created the account is you're gonna wanna go to the search menu and you're gonna wanna type in TikTok made me buy it, or another one that a lot of people don't talk about, which is super slept on. Just type in link in bio and you'll find a lot of dropshipping products. Now what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna filter it by the last month, and you're just gonna go through all of these and you're gonna like every single one of them and you're gonna comment under them. And also you're gonna wanna follow these accounts, because what this is doing, you're engaging with posts that are dropshipping related. And now once you go on your For You page, everything will be filled with dropshipping products. And once you scroll down on the For You page, you're gonna wanna make sure you click on not interested under the videos that aren't dropshipping related, such as people dancing or anything that isn't someone showing a product off. And now once you guys do this, you can click refresh on your For You page and you will see only dropshipping products. And now what you're gonna do from here is you're gonna follow the criterias that I gave you guys, and you're gonna make sure they follow at least 3 of them. And after you find your products, make sure you guys put them in a spreadsheet. There will be a link below in the description if you guys want to download that, what I personally use to track my winning products when I do my research, and it will make the process much easier for whenever you decide to choose what product you want to do. Now, for anyone that wants to do paid advertising such as TikTok ads or Facebook ads, this will be the method that you guys are going to want to follow, that I exactly follow, and I promise you there's no other research method better than this. It doesn't get any straightforward than this. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go hop on the computer and we're gonna get straight into showing you guys the free sauce. Now for this method, guys, we're gonna be hopping straight into the TikTok Creativity Center. So check out the link in the description. The link will be in there. Just make it easy as possible for you guys to get on here, because sometimes it could be a little struggle getting on here because you gotta redirect through different parts of the TikTok website. And now once we are on here, we're just gonna go over to region and we're gonna select United States, of course. So just type that in, boom. And then for the industry, you can go through each industry if you would like to. I recommend to just kind of do it broad, but also if you do want to look for products more specifically, such as products with wow factors, just simply go down over to household products and scroll down and click on toys. And now you guys can search through all of these, but like I said, I recommend keeping it more broad, so we're actually just gonna look over every single thing. And now for the objective, we're gonna want to select conversions, because the type of people or the type of ads that we want to look for, which is the ads that we're going to be copying, is people that are trying to get purchases, which is conversions. So just click on that. And then now for the time range, you guys could either select 30 days or the past 7 days. Obviously don't choose a past 180 days because it's going to be heavily oversaturated. But if you guys want to find winning products that actually work, probably just stick with the 30-day option. And then for the ad language, you guys don't gotta worry about that, so just leave it as it is. And for the ad format, if you guys are trying to do Spark ads, click Spark ads, of course. But if you guys don't want to do Spark ads and you kind of just want to run TikTok ads how it is, just simply click non-Spark ads. And then for the likes, I would just leave it how it is, because we're gonna be sorting it by the click-through rate, which is CTR. And what the click-through rate is, it is basically just the highest amount of people that have clicked through the actual advertisement and went onto the website. So obviously these are going to be more of the converting advertisements. And now you can either do click-through rate or you can do 6-second view rate, which are the two options that I most likely would choose if I was looking for a winning product. And now the 6-second view rate, that's just going to be higher converting advertisements that actually catch the customer's attention. And so now you're just going to go through these and you'll be able to find out whether if the ad is a dropshipping product or not just by looking at it. So for an example, we're not seeing much dropshipping products besides maybe this one right here, where it says 70% off, ending sale soon. So what you guys can do, just click on it simply and it will show the landing page to the website. So what you guys could use to see if they're actually making sales, you can use a store tracking app such as Shop Hunter. You can sign up for an account and they will simply give you 3 free uses to see whether if the store is making sales or not. And after you use those 3 uses, just create a new email and simply just sign up again, get 3 more uses, or you guys can sign up for the plan. But I recommend just doing it the free way if you want to get the best bang for your buck in a sense. And so just paste this over to the spreadsheet that I linked in the description for you guys to make everything much of an easier process. So this will be one of the competitors for a product such as this. So you guys are going to do that multiple times and just keep scrolling down through the list. and any product that you find is cool to you in your opinion, just make sure you add it to the list. And also make sure the likes are high. So for example, such as something like this right here, 4,000 likes, that should be pretty high, and you'll see whether if they're trying to scale the product or not, whether if it's high budget or low budget. If it's a medium budget like this with a top 12% CTR, it's obviously converting sales, because now that they upped it from a low budget such as this one right here to a medium budget, it's obviously gonna do much better. And something like this, for an example right here, this seems like a good product to sell just because it has high likes and it also is top 4% CTR, which is the click-through rate, and the budget is extremely low. And if you're using a low budget on TikTok ads while still getting a high CTR and having as much likes as something like this that is a top 1% CTR with a high budget and it has the same amount of likes, you guys obviously know that's going to be a winning product. So you guys just put that into your spreadsheet, something like this. Again, it'll tell you the website right here, and just put it right in, and you guys will be on your way to finding the next winning product that you guys will be able to scale up and eventually make $10,000 per day if you do everything properly. And now another thing that you guys can do to find winning products is just simply type in sale ending soon. And a lot of people that do TikTok ads, and if you do TikTok ads, you probably do it as well, most likely, it will be something like 50% off sale ending soon or 70% off sale ending soon. So just type in sale ending soon, and you guys can search through this, and you're gonna search it through the filter CTR. You guys will see products that are dropshipping products clearly. So for something like this, I'm sure everyone has seen this, and yeah, it may still be performing well, but you guys aren't going to want to take the risk of selling something that is extremely saturated, that's been saturated for well over a year now. So if you guys see this and you are new to dropshipping, don't sell it. You're just going to lose money, and you guys can find a bunch of more products as just scrolling right through it. So for something like this right here, it's a razor and the CTR is pretty high. I recommend do anything that's under 10% CTR, and just make sure they have a high budget or a medium budget or low budget that matches up with the likes. And then if you click on the ad that you guys are gonna want to be choosing, which is maybe this for an example, you can go over the regions, and as you can see, they're obviously targeting a bunch of regions, but it will not affect you. I would recommend just targeting United States. I wouldn't target so many countries just because the reach won't be as targeted. And you guys will be able to see what industry that they are trying to target. They are trying to target the skincare industry. So make sure you guys put all of these in the spreadsheet in the link in the description. Again, it's free. You don't have to do any other signups. Just make a copy of it and list all your winning products that you find, and you will be on your way to finding a product that is actually profitable and actually can make you money. So yeah guys, that's it. That's exactly how I find all my winning dropshipping products, whether if I'm doing organic TikTok or doing paid advertising. If you guys found this video helpful, make sure you guys go follow my Instagram. I'm gonna put it up on the screen right here, and just make sure you go shoot me a DM if you have any more questions. I always answer all my DMs. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. There is a link in description if you guys want to go join my Discord community. I am about to shut it off to be limited access, so make sure you guys go check that out and join while you can. And if you guys have any suggestions down below, or if you want to leave a comment if this video helped you, make sure you guys go do that, and make sure you go thumbs up the video, because that'll help me very much and boost it onto the YouTube algorithm. Just like how I'm sure you guys will want someone else to like your organic TikTok dropshipping video so you can get those sales. And yeah, man, so that's it. And I'll see you guys in the next one, and we're out.